These are the tales and ramblings of two men, of their dream of running a successful food truck business and life. We invite you along to join Josh and Skippy on this journey. This is Monday Morning Food Truck.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Powered by Riverside.
Good evening, Skippy.
Welcome to Sunday Evening Food Truck.
Yes, this is things are recording.
Everybody live.
YouTube is over there, and the Tiki Taki is over there, and I think everything is currently working.
What do we have? 10,000 listeners on already?
Yes, pretty much. Yep, the Olympics are over now, so everybody's watching us instead.
So I'd like to say LeBron James is a piece of crap. Just want to say that live. Thank you. Sorry.
LeBron, if you need Mr. Skippy's address, just let me know. I will send that to you.
I feel bad. I feel bad for the kid he snubbed. He pushed the kid away. He was looking for an autograph. It's a foreign kid. Probably never going to see him again. He's like, I'm going to go get drunk.
Yeah, that's where he was on his way to.
He was walking into a restaurant, yes. After they won their gold medal.
Okay.
I get it if it's an adult asking, but like a kid, come on.
Maybe he didn't even see him. He was just swinging his big, giant, manly arms. And
oh, no. The kid kind of accosted him. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. The kid kind of ran up and got all in his business.
See, I'm not cool with that.
It's a little foreign kid.
These people are allowed to be people without being harassed every second of every day.
I would care to agree.
Yeah. There is a time and a place to approach people, and I don't think restaurants is one of those people. If you see a famous person in a restaurant, please don't bother them. They're just trying to have a meal.
What if they're outside the restaurant?
I don't know. Context is everything. If they are clearly on their way to go somewhere, just let it go. Clearly they're on their way to get somewhere.
It was the smallest car too that he got out of. The guy's 6'8", and I think it was literally.
So it was like a Buick,
smart car.
Oh, the Sabre.
No, it was like a smart car.
It just made the car look small.
He did absolutely.
A big car.
Anyway,
makes the garage look small, or something.
Oh boy, does it!
So I'm told.
Boy, does it!
But I just got a Fiat and a 12-car garage. Never mind.
Funny story. We have a house down the street that literally has 11 garage doors. The whole bottom level of the house is a big garage.
That's cool. And
he does have a Shelby Cobra.
I'm guessing he's got a couple other nice cars down there too.
It's the only one. He has a Challenger, but Shelby Cobra is the only one that I've ever seen inside. But probably.
Cool.
Anyway.
We have welcome to our YouTube listeners, who we have 2 of currently.
1,000.
2 singulars.
Should be 1,000.
It's the loneliest number since the number 1.
Let me guess. Isaac and Jason? Or
I don't know. Neither of them has said hi. Oh, Jason Scanlon is not joining us. He is working tonight. He said he's going to have to catch up with us tomorrow.
By the time he does something.
Says the guy that's been off for a month.
Hey, you know what? We got something to talk about.
We always have something to talk about.
It feels so good to be back. Eminem. It's introduction. I could have sung, but I don't think you wanted me to.
I thought you tried.
I did try.
Oh,
I
okay.
absolutely tried. That was what you got. To be honest with you. Oh, they're playing. I can hear them. They're playing.
No, it's just Pebbles whining at the door to go out.
Oh, Pebbles. Pebbles' a good dog. He's a good dog, isn't he? She's a good dog. She's a good dog.
He.
Are they both he's?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both he's. Taco's definitely a he.
Yeah, it's definitely a boy's name.
It is, absolutely.
I can see how Pebbles could go either way
I could see Pebbles could definitely
because of the whole
Flintstones.
Flintstones. Because of the Flintstones.
Absolutely, only because of the Flintstones.
Hold on, I'm gonna go let him out real quick.
Sure. Yeah, because we're not doing anything. He must have stuck his wife and the kids in the basement again. So we have a lot to talk about today. For the people that are listening, PB&J's Barbecue, got back to the game. Oh, here's Josh again. I think while you were gone, we gained like 10 listeners.
Nope, we lost one actually.
Son of a...
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so I was saying that PB&J's Barbecue got back into the game.
This is not the right screen.
We had a little small catering gig yesterday. Delivered on time. I might have found my first full-time employee, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
We'll talk about that later. Yep. So while I was at the competition last week, she reached out. I know, Matt, I'm late to the game, but can you drop off food Saturday? I'm like, I just happen to be available because I wasn't doing anything else. Today, first time pulling the trailer in 4 weeks.
Why is this not working right?
I don't know. What'd you do?
I don't know.
Told you it's the whole Sunday evening thing.
Yeah, I think so. It's just picking up my YouTube screen instead of the Riverside screen. There we go. There we go. That's better.
Is that your TikTok?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, we're good.
You got 300 listeners on there too?
No. No, there is currently 0.
Anyway, so we went to our first event in 4 weeks today. It was a combination catering / vending to the public.
Mm-hmm. How'd it go?
We didn't just sell out; we sold out. So,
Okay.
Hold on. I'll tell you what I mean by that. Sometimes when you sell out, you still have maybe some sides left.
Was there a record label there that you signed with, and it was kind of a shady deal, and you sold out? Are you doing ads now?
No.
You have like a PB&J's barbecue sauce out there that's just really Sweet Baby Ray's with your face on it?
Actually.
And you sold out?
No.
That way? No?
Nope.
Okay.
I have not sold out that way.
Okay.
We sold out a product.
Excellent.
And what I mean by really sold out was, sometimes you say you sold out, but you might go home with like a scoop and a half of potato salad or something like that, right? You might just have a little of your side left.
Our sellouts are proteins.
Correct. I'm just saying, but okay.
Most of our sellouts, we still have food on the trailer.
Oh.
Just no proteins. So
I left this morning. I was told there would be like 60 people that I'd be catering for.
Okay.
Basically, it's a 55K. They ran from one city to another, basically.
Nice.
So they were going to be hungry by the time they got there. And some of these people are really damn fast. They went from Pinckney to Jackson, which is Anyway, so we were told like 60, 65 people, or estimate. That was the estimate.
Mm-hmm.
They pre-sold stuff. They didn't tell us that they pre-sold like 90.
Oh, that would have been good information.
And then we ended up serving just runners 147. And then we had another 40 patrons at the winery that we were at. So
okay.
Yeah. I guess they could when they do the registration is when they asked, what do you want? Or do you want to purchase a $12 meal ticket? I was offering a side and a pulled pork or chicken sandwich for $12, whatever. So people, I guess they gave me the pre-sale numbers on Monday. And they're like, well, here's our best estimate of what could go throughout the rest of the week. They never really told me what the rest of the week was.
Okay.
But anyway, so we did 187 sales. we got down to, I did 5 butts, 2 large briskets, 3 full pans of mac and cheese, and a full pan of cheese potatoes, 5-pound bag of coleslaw, and we always have ham and cheese for our Cubano. By the time we got done, we were doing ham and cheese wraps because we ran out of buns, ran out of pork, ran out of brisket. I was upcharging $3 for a brisket sandwich and a side because that's all we had left was brisket. And we invoiced her instead of like, I think it would have been like $700. We invoiced her almost $1,700.
Nice.
So we did about $2,100 today in our first day back.
That was about $1,500 more than I did today.
Well, I got to work with my daughter for the first time. Well, technically second time, but first time since I've been doing this for a while. She kind of got me in my infancy and didn't really like it too much. But now that she's back with me,
she still doesn't like it.
No, well, she likes the $180 she made in a day. But so we're trying her out on more. She's still probation, still probationary period.
Is this your full-time employee that you're talking about?
Potentially.
Okay.
Because potentially it's
baby steps. I appreciate the baby steps.
Potentially. We also made a big announcement that
you're selling the trailer.
Definitely not selling the trailer.
Oh, somebody asked me if you were still going to run the trailer. I said,
Definitely.
I don't know. What did the announcement say?
I didn't put it on there because the announcement said, stay tuned for updates. Bubba.
It wasn't Bubba that asked me.
No, I understand, but he commented on it. I had made a post about going somewhere for dinner, and the 2 groups that I posted in, or one main group that I posted, which is a local town group, majority of the people thought I was dissing the other restaurant that I was at.
It was worded a little weird.
I
had to read it a second time.
I get it.
Eating here made me realize that there's none of this good food here.
I really don't know what bar and grill doesn't have a fryer to have fries, but hey, whatever. It's okay.
Now you're just in the restaurant.
Yeah, that's fine. This time I'm just not saying it what it is. But realistically, actually, their food is really good. It was a freaking half-pound burger that was cooked perfectly, so I can't go wrong with that. It was really loud because karaoke, and they've got no acoustics in there at all. But anyway, so we made the agreement, started the health department paperwork on moving into the cafe. Should start late fall. They want us to we'll do our kitchen takeovers, and then by next year open it up full time. So starting probably in October, I'll start searching for a full-time pitmaster, and the truck will still be out. It may not do a lot of roadside, but it probably will do fairs, festivals, our local food truck Tuesdays, really local city events. We probably will stop doing subdivisions and stuff and such. But we're excited. I'm nervous as hell, but we're excited. And so the trailer is not for sale for anybody who's asking.
All right. I wasn't.
I know you weren't.
I don't want another trailer yet.
I know you have to grow your business first.
I don't know where to park it. I need a building to park it at first. No matter how I grow my business, the building has to come first.
You can't put a driveway on the other side of your house.
No. There's no room at the inn.
The food truck trailer inn.
It is. The sign is blinking, no vacancy.
Please pass us.
Anyway,
how was your week?
Cool. We did $600 today.
Okay.
We were open till 4. Our last order, we cashed out at 146.
So today you all cleaned the trailer pretty well.
Yeah, I got.
Oh no, another one.
Fucking stainless steel. Yeah, I was cleaning the seams on the cabinets, and it just slid right This fucker bled a lot.
Oh yeah, I bet it did.
Bernie says, quick check-in, leaving a wedding catering on-site, apps, drinks, dinner, and dessert. One-stop shop. Catch you guys later. Appreciate you checking in real quick.
Even though he's not Bernie. Damn Jason. Bastard. Because he did comment. He's like, any word on that prize?
Yep.
I said, Josh is paying for hotel and airfare.
I'm not paying for shit. It wasn't my prize to give away.
Sponsored by Monday Morning Food Truck.
When I offer prizes, I deliver them.
I'll send it via dry ice. I'll vacuum seal it and I send free meal. My knee is hurting though. That's the only downside. Oh. What are you doing?
What? Just saying good night.
Oh. Oh, bye. Oh. Oh. See you soon.
Hey.
We're gonna have to cut it to an hour tonight.
We are. It is definitely going to be 8:30 though, because I had to help get the kids to bed. So
that's fine.
Where's
your catering tomorrow? You got a catering tomorrow?
Yeah, Train. So HVAC company.
Yeah. Okay.
We did something for them a couple years ago. Their staff has been very big supporters of ours. We set up Wiseman Distillery is near one of their facilities, so we see them often.
That's great.
Yep, they wanted us, and we had no room for them except for on a Monday. So
always take them on a Monday if you can.
No.
That's why you leave. No, I know. That's why you leave Mondays open, but no, not really.
No, it's not. I really like having one day where I can stay awake past 9:30 and not feel bad, and not have to get up at 3:15.
Oh yeah, because that smoker's still going, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's normally not.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just it makes it a long week.
Yeah. It does. It absolutely does.
Yep, it's all right. It's all for the best and makes up for some of these slower roadside days.
Very
and it's July and August, man. It's every year. It's the same thing for us in July and August. Roadside grinds to a halt. Not so much lunch during the week, but dinners during the week, and then weekend if we're doing something just regular roadside like Nuevo today. It is just slower, and it sucks. And the last 3 times we've been in Nuevo has been slower every time. So Nuevo, if you're listening, you're on notice. I would hate to have to cut you out of the rotation next year, but I will do it because I'm not doing this next year.
It'll save an hour and 10 minutes.
No kidding.
Is there anything closer you could probably pick up?
Sundays are taken care of for the rest of the year. It's just a matter of finding spots. And on our way to a catering yesterday, we passed a winery in the middle of nowhere. The only reason I noticed it was because it had a food truck in the parking lot. I don't know who it was. Couldn't read it. Couldn't see it.
I was going to say, is it theirs?
I don't think so. There's a lot of feather flags around it.
Gotcha.
But a really nice facility, and it looked like a pretty busy parking lot. Worth reaching out to. We're definitely going to try to fill our weekends with more of that style of a roadside. Try to fill it. Next year, Sundays, we're going to be at the place in Allendale, Trail Point.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so that's locked in already. We're actually picking up a Saturday this next weekend, and dropping Nuevo off the schedule. They had an opening pop up, and I said, "Absolutely, yes, please."
I lost your mic.
Oh,
I can hear it, but you're very faint.
Hello.
There you are.
Oh,
hi again.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want it so close to my face hole.
Oh, everybody likes to hear your voice, bud.
Yes, I know.
You had asked me before we went on the air, but you didn't want to ruin content. My knee.
Yeah, how's it doing?
It's sore. It is actually. It's sore. Not bad sore, but just sore. Like the back of my knee is actually pretty tight like a tiger.
Yeah, it is.
But
that's not all it's tight.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
We just completely went to a different podcast.
Welcome to Sunday nights. We're gonna keep it on all night. Yeah,
we'll make you go all night long.
Straight
Anyway.
for another podcast.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's sore. I'm icing it right now, but driving was okay. I did have to be a 2-foot driver, which scares me a little bit, but we made it. I went slower than I normally do, 65 on the highway. Other than that, all good.
Good. Yeah, we the rest of our week was okay. We had your catering thing
Yeah.
for Coca-Cola on
So glad
whatchamacallit
that
day,
worked out.
Wednesday. They were very happy.
As
I won't
always.
tell you exactly what they said, but
Okay.
they weren't super disappointed that you weren't there and we were.
Absolutely, that's fine.
No, they yeah, it went well. They didn't have anything bad to say because obviously you haven't been there before, so have you?
No,
That was your first time. Okay.
They tried to book me 3 times, but each
Gotcha.
time, not working.
No, she said she's really glad it worked out and that we were able to come. And she said have been the only truck so far this year where there hasn't been a single complaint.
Good.
So, it worked great. Really sold a lot of our Pepsi products that we had left over from last year.
Seriously?
No.
I was gonna say, I told you no Pepsi products.
So yeah, you had the number that when I was talking to her for a projected type of head count, she was like no more than 150, probably closer to 130. And I think I texted you. I said realistic number that we actually served was probably about 80.
Yeah.
But we left all the rest of the food with them because what are we going to do with it?
They had leftovers for a while.
She said a lot of the drivers didn't come in, which is unusual. So I don't know how bad the other trucks have been. That they're like, I'm not coming in for another one of these stupid things.
These people.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if she can pass the word on to the Grand Rapids bottling facility and distribution facility. That would be great. So that went good. Thank you for passing that along. In order to get to squeeze that in, we had to move our Wednesday to Tuesday with downpours off and on for the morning part of Tuesday, which is fine.
Oh, yeah, last week it did rain a lot, didn't it?
Tuesday was we had heavy downpours off and on for the morning. Caleb had to put up flags in the downpour. He came back in looking like a poor wet cat. I wish I had a picture of him. But he was pretty miserable the whole rest of the day because his feet were pretty wet.
You enjoyed every minute of it, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't mind.
It wasn't you out there.
It wasn't me. That's what I pay him for. Love you, Caleb. I know you listen. But yeah, so I mean, all things considered, we made sure we had online ordering ready for them and let them know what the website was, which helped. But I'm sure that it was a more of a down crowd than what it normally was. It wasn't a horrible lunch. I think we did 650 or 700 or something like that.
Not bad for downpours.
I was really hopeful because it was election day, and that was an election spot, so they had a lot of traffic coming in and out.
Oh wow! Oh, cool.
Yeah,
picked that pretty good.
Yeah,
on accident.
Unfortunately, that evening though was National Night Out, which hurt us for dinner. So everybody was out doing at one of the billion fire stations in the greater Grand Rapids area.
Yeah.
So,
hold on, National Night Out.
National Night Out, yeah. Yeah, some towns do it in addition to it, like on a different night.
Oh, okay.
Like I know Hudsonville has a night out thing where you can go and meet the police and the fire trucks.
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
Almost like what we over here call touch truck.
Probably, yeah.
The kids get to go out and like hang with the
Yeah, it's like a little picnic atmosphere, and everybody's having a good time. Yeah.
I did one of those. Okay.
So yeah, that was going on Tuesday night, so that didn't help things. It was just we're gonna slog through August and hope for the best. We have some catering coming up. Catering's, as it does every year for July and August, really kind of helps the numbers. So we're still hoping to hit somewhere between 45 and 50 for the month.
It's great.
Yeah, I mean, considering we're only going to do next week is only a Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday week for us because we'll be up in the UP.
Oh yeah, that's oh yeah.
Two Etna events. And then we come back on Friday. Saturday, we have a farmer's market, a baby shower, and then Tanglewood Winery, which is our busy winery in Holland, that we have to get ready. So it's, I mean, it's going to be a good week. Next week, this week's probably a little hit and miss with some of our subdivisions, but hoping for the best. We'll cook accordingly. We're probably going to cook light this week, just to kind of protect ourselves from waste. But
question about catering.
Yeah,
it's more of a what would you do? So we have an old folks home that sends me pre-orders. I box them up, show up, and they just pick them up from the truck.
Okay.
Whatever.
I hate box lunches. I hate
well, I don't,
box lunch.
Yeah, I don't do it like that. Typically, I make them on the truck, and they'll come up and grab like 10 at a time, basically. So I just had the wonderful University of Michigan reach out and say they have an event for me that they want me to come to that's from 5 to 7 on the same day. So the question I have is, if I left, because I'd have to be there by like 4, and that's when I would normally drop these lunches off, which means I have to leave my house by 3 o'clock to get there by 4 to be ready. Is it worth me like wrapping everything individually and doing styrofoam with lids and stuff like that, putting everything in bags and just having one of my girls drop it off
to make $400 or $500?
Well, to be able to go to the Michigan one.
Yeah, I understand. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. I just don't know how, like, so typically I drop it off at 4, but it would be dropped off probably to make sure everything is still as fresh as possible. It'd probably be dropped off at like 3. Like when I leave, they'll take the food and go drop it off.
Yeah.
So is it better for me to just ask, hey, I have like a really good opportunity. Can I have one of my employees drop off everybody's order by 3:30? Because it's like 20 minutes from my house.
I would not say I have a really good other opportunity. I would just say, is it all right if we drop food off at 3:30?
Okay.
That way they don't feel like they're playing second fiddle to something else. You know my opinion. Once something's booked,
I know
it's
That's
booked,
I'm never going to get.
Yeah.
If anything, I would turn the U of M thing down for this.
And I think that's that's how I feel about it. That's what I would do. And it sucks sometimes. Sometimes you miss out on good money for not good money, but a commitment's a commitment, in my opinion. So
this is a return customer too. So I'm not gonna.
And if you can make it work, then make it work. And just say, I would just say, hey, we had some. Is it possible that we drop this off a little bit earlier than normal?
So I did send her an email just saying, hey, I'm going to have everything. Send me your pre-orders. I'm going to have everything boxed up, ready to go, and have somebody drop it off to you. I didn't say a time. Yeah. So maybe I'll reach out to her tomorrow.
Yeah, just say, hey, I know we're normally there at 4, but can we do a little bit earlier? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem at all. Right. I would just make sure that you don't say that because we have something else going, that we have this potential thing that we could do if you weren't so in the way.
Because I know it's like it's a guaranteed money thing because it's catering, it's not vending. So, all right.
Yeah. So Friday we had a new-ish listener stop by our truck. On Friday.
Okay.
At Wiseman Distillery. Didn't really know we were there. We're just driving by and saw us and turned around and came by and got some food. Jesse Rook.
Hi, Jesse.
Who at the time on Friday was only 15 episodes in and said was completely hooked. So in another year, when you get to this episode, here's your shout out.
So
it was a pleasure meeting you.
We need to figure out how we can get other people just completely hooked.
I know. I was like, really, in the first 15 episodes, those were awful.
Those were just beyond awful.
Yeah.
We weren't even number 1 in India yet.
No. Hey, we did hit the charts in Australia.
Oh.
I mean, it was us or watching their break dancers, so I can see how we won over that.
I can't believe that's in the Olympics now.
I can't believe how awful the rest of the world is at it. Where that Australian was the silver medalist.
We talked about, my family and I talked about like the weird things that are in the Olympics now. Like I love watching badminton, or not badminton, but ping pong or table tennis. Those guys are intense.
Even badminton's good.
They're just intense.
Yeah.
But what is the basketball game where there's no backboard?
I don't know. I didn't get to see a lot of it. I have really enjoyed my Olympic experience this year, though, with all the various social media coverage, though.
Oh, yes.
TikTok is the perfect amount of awesome Olympic footage that I need. I know everything I need to know about the Olympics, pretty much.
Personally, I love the TikTok videos that have the caption. Unfortunately, we did not make the team, and it's all people failing at their attempt.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Yeah, it was
I think the U.S. did pretty well in the Olympics this year.
Yeah, overall they had the most medals by like 30 over China, and then I think last I saw China had beaten us out by like 3 or 4 gold medals. But yeah, as usual, USA baby.
We were at 126. China was at 91.
Okay.
Care to guess third if you didn't look?
Oh, I did look, and I don't remember. France?
Japan.
Yeah, they're
France, the host country.
They're sneaky athletic.
But this is all. So this is by golds. So actually,
yeah. So
France I think was like 4th.
They had a lot of silvers.
Yeah, we actually tied China
for golds.
For gold medals,
okay.
40 apiece. Yeah. We destroyed them in silver and bronze.
Yeah, we did. Nobody does third place like the USA.
That's good.
Anyways, Mr. Rook said he left us a review as well. He took some pictures and posted them to Facebook, or not Facebook, but Google on his review. Really appreciate when people do reviews with photos. It really is nice.
I do like that.
Said, "Oh boy, the big green trailer was at Wiseman Distillery today, and I got some delicious Q. Great to meet you, Chris. Well done, sir." So, I wasn't there when you stopped by, but
question.
Yes, sir.
Democratic People's Republic of Korea?
Yes. That's north, I believe.
It looks like the North Korean flag, but I didn't even know they had anybody in the Olympics.
Just what's his name, Kim Jong, or his nephew, or whoever it is that's ruling that country now. He's the only one. He competes in everything.
Well, they had 2 silvers and 4 bronze, so good for them.
He made everybody that competed change their name to his name, so he can go back and say, "Look what I did."
Smart.
Kind of like how I think it was Kim Jong that had like a score of 20 on a round of 18 holes in golf.
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah,
oh, did you know we have there's the refugee Olympic team? they had one bronze medal.
Well, I think that should count. That should probably go on our account.
In boxing.
If you can fight so well, why are you running?
And to round in the last team listed with a 1 bronze medal, Zambia.
Go Zambia! Good job, buddies. Russia was not competing in the Olympics.
They did not. Absolutely,
yeah.
They did not.
They were told to stay away.
Yeah.
And I told Angie it wouldn't have made a big difference. They're more of a Winter Olympic powerhouse.
Yes, because they just throw everybody up in Serbia. So, or not Serbia, Siberia. All right. Well, good. All right. So we got Saturday.
One more shout out to Mr. Hallboy Barbecue. Thank you. Apparently we got another gig because of him. Our Saturday gig.
Oh, cool.
We had a wedding in South Haven.
Oh.
I look around, or I have met somebody in the wedding party before. Whether they came to the trailer to have some food. Couldn't remember anybody from this wedding. Was looking around while we were there. Didn't recognize a soul. No one there had tried our food before. A completely virgin group. Which leads me to, I said, "Why did you book us?" I'm curious. Because we were available. I mean, so they actually had reached out to Hallboy, and they were not. That was outside of their radius, and we were the name they gave. and that's all
Awesome.
they went based off of. Just
Cool.
that. So whatever you guys said to them, thank you, appreciate it. They didn't tip, so whatever.
Like throw a 20 towards you. Jeez,
And they
Louise.
paid late.
Oh, it's even worse.
She was ready to pay while we were at the reception. There was 0 cell service there, so I couldn't take her card.
Oh, I hate
She said,
that.
as soon as I get back to the hotel, I'm going to pay it. And they had to be out of the wedding venue by 11.
Oh.
It came through this morning at 8 o'clock. So guessing she decided to sleep first, which is fine. No big deal. I had no doubt that they would pay. So. Yeah, so it makes our 600 day today look a whole lot better. But we only did $300 yesterday then.
What is artistic swimming?
It's like the synchronized swimming, I think.
Oh, okay. We were silver in that, just so you know.
Yeah, our team's pretty solid.
I was looking to see it. No, what's weird?
I saw
though,
some
is
of it.
Of the 126 medals that the United States won, the highest medal count in a category is 34, and it's under the category of athletics. What does that even mean?
What are the non-athletic Olympic events?
So there's something called
Bird watching.
There's something called breaking. What is breaking?
That's
is that
got to be
breakdancing?
breakdancing. It's got to be breakdancing.
We were bronze in breakdancing.
I thought we were in the gold medal match against Australia.
I don't know what it
Okay,
says.
I'm gonna have to hold on. Let me Google search Olympic event breaking. Olympic breaking competition for men and women.
I have no idea.
What is the sport breaking? Consists of only 4 dancers.
Dancers.
Okay.
So it has to be break dancers.
Oh, you might know as breakdancing.
Oh,
Debut this year in Paris.
well, good for them. Did you see the TikTok video of the guy from Hungary shooting?
Yeah.
So for anybody who hasn't seen it, you need to just
assassin?
Go find it. So all these in competitive shooting, which the U.S. did win a gold, they have these beautiful guns and beautiful pistols, and they have all these sights on them and all this technology with them. And then you got the guy from Hungary coming
Let's not forget the special glasses and the special ear wear.
yeah, I mean, like they're just tricked out. And then you got
This
the guy
dude
from Hungary with like a 357 Magnum,
rolls
and he
out of bed,
hair disheveled, and just points.
Can't
and,
even
like,
bother to take his other hand out of his pocket.
Doesn't either. Like there's no like steadying. He just whips it out like Tackleberry from Police Academy, and just shoots.
Puts a smiley face on the target.
And just shoots. And it's like, okay, I don't want to get on his bad side.
So apparently that video was actually from the team event. So it was a co-ed team event, or that video. And the female, his counterpart, was the same way. But he's getting all the attention because he looked so much more relaxed.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
And then you go and look at the Japanese shooter, who's like contorted, like
he's
got style shooting across his body. Yeah, it was super weird. I haven't enjoyed the Olympics this much in, I don't know, maybe ever. And
TikTok was great. Congratulations to the U.S. golf team first.
Yep, gold, yeah, baby.
We have a gold medal in football.
Gold running away, by the way, in golf. He tied the course record on the final day to run away from everybody. Yeah,
Scotty.
He's having a hell of a year.
From getting arrested.
Hey man, from the jail cell to a gold medal podium in 2 months. See, retribution works.
I believe the men and women both won gold in basketball.
Yes. Yep.
Athletics, by the way, is basically track.
Oh, okay.
But it's like shot put, hurdles.
So the field
relay.
Events.
Yeah, it's all the field events is called athletics.
Okay.
The last thing, and then we can go to something else. Sha'Carri Richardson is an absolute beast.
I'm sorry, putting meat and cheese on a board is now an Olympic sport?
No, not charcuterie.
Oh.
Her name is Sha'Carri, Carri. Okay? Sha'Carri.
Okay.
She was like 4th getting the baton for the women's 400-meter relay. Or whatever it is. Anyway, one of the relays. And she passed everybody and then looked to her right to see if anybody was close. And they're calling it the Shikari stare.
Does she also? Is she the one that also does the hurdles?
Yes, I think so.
So she did like her semifinal heat. She won by so much. She was jogging to the finish line.
It was just absolutely no.
Yeah.
That was Sydney.
Okay. They said that even if the other runners weren't doing hurdles and just running, she still would have beat them.
Yeah, it was that was disgusting. Yes, it was so bad. And then
Go America.
go Merca,
Yeah.
go Trump. Anyway,
I don't know why.
let's just throw that out there.
We do not endorse
Correct.
any political candidate or party.
I have not participated in any fundraising activities for.
Vote for whatever senile person you would like to.
Mr. Waltz is getting in some trouble though.
He is
Not trouble, but-
Midwestern dad.
So I guess he did some sort of speech and talked about guns, and he said that guns.
Oh, they're not supposed to like guns.
I know. Well, hold on. They're saying so. Supposedly he was enlisted military.
Yep.
And he did something where he said, people shouldn't walk around with guns that I used in war. And it's come out that he never shot one of those guns in war. He was never in war. That basically when his battalion or crew or whatever was going to be deployed to Iraq, he decided to retire. So he's getting into some hot water over that sort of statement. Anyway, I'm not saying Mr. Vance is any better, but still, they're all crooked.
Yeah.
We have a big week this week.
Yeah. What's going on?
We just have a full week. Just have a very full week.
That's good. I don't know what we're doing this week. I don't know anything.
We actually do not have a full day off until the 26th of October or August. Sorry, August. Because I have a catering gig next Monday.
Nice. Yeah. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do next Monday
Yeah, I don't either.
because I'm driving, so we're heading up to the UP on Monday.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out, guys. Don't worry. We'll get a show going. We'll figure it out sometime.
Who's driving with you? Everybody?
No, just me and Chris are going up for that.
Oh.
Despite the constant begging of Caleb to join us. I said, first of all, I am not paying you for that whole week. And another hotel room and food. That's not happening. Sorry, buddy.
Could he drive up himself and pay his own way and then work with you?
No, so we don't need a third person for these events.
You're saying you don't need him. Jeez.
I don't need him for these events. And it's
Will
not
you-
like, so if he goes, what am I going to do? It's not like I get to go home.
You could go find Jim and go golfing.
Yeah, maybe. We are planning on, we're going to try to go golfing. Chris and I are thinking about
Chris
taking
a
our clubs.
golfer?
Yeah, he plays. Not well. He does swing golf clubs and occasionally hits the ball in somewhat the direction that he wants it to go. So, yes, he does play the sport of golf. He probably would not consider
past the
himself a
ladies'
golfer.
team.
Yes, usually.
That's good. Have you ever played the pants down rule?
Oh yeah,
There was a video of me.
I've played a couple holes without pants on before.
Yes. Supposedly, we only tee off without pants on.
Oh no, it's the rest of the hole.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, we don't. There's a video of me teeing off in my draws.
Yeah, there was a one outing that we did where it was hot enough I didn't even put them back on. I was like, I just played the rest of the round in my boxers. I was like, this is much better. And really let the boys breathe a little bit.
Did they?
No, they didn't look like golf shorts at all.
shorts?
Heck no, dude, it was so hot. I was ready to
They look
jump
like
in one of the
John
ponds.
So yeah, that's what I think. That's what attributed to all the runners to this thing. So last year I just dropped off food to them, and they said I billed them for like, I don't know, 75, 80 people or whatever. And actually, no, I billed them $10 a person because they've been good to me. And I dropped off like pulled pork and like 2 sides or whatever. And she went home with a lot of food, like a lot of food. But it was also 95 degrees. So it's like, did people just leave without getting food because it was so damn hot?
Yeah.
Where today it was like 73 and a light breeze and it was flipping beautiful out.
Where are we this week?
Heat does play a part.
It does 100%. But and with the weather that we had, like today, I thought, man, it's gonna be a perfect day. And yeah, just no one around. We have a decentish day or week. Yeah, a couple meh kind of dinners that we'll see. There's definitely a dinner that we're doing this week that could be the last time ever that we're there. They're that close to being cut, so it's probably going to happen. This will probably be our last one.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, I mean, we held on because they've been so consistent and so good for 3.5 years that we kind of just did it this year because we were waiting. We were thinking it might turn around, and everything else has been good enough that it doesn't hurt so much. It's nice to have a slow day. You can get some stuff done.
You've been going to Wiseman for a while, right?
Yeah, since 2020.
And they've not always been a good place to go to, right? I mean, you've had good days, you've had bad days.
Lunches have pretty much always been good.
Okay.
So they opened, they changed their Friday hours when we started going every Friday and started pulling people in. So they used to not open during the week until 2:00, and they moved it to noon because we were there.
So how do you? Okay, maybe let's talk about subs. How do you deal with the once in a while ones? So like are you scheduled to go to the same sub once a month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're down to like 4 or 5 subs, and for the most part, we hit each one of them once a month.
Are all of them hitters?
That's the only reason we scheduled them. We cut half out from last year. So last year we had a rotation of about 8, and we cut all the ones that were either super inconsistent or just super underperforming.
So
that's what we thought.
I've been going to the same one for the last like 3 years since I started. And it's like every once in a while it's good. It's a great evening. But like I would say it's like 60-40 to the ones that aren't a good evening. Where I have food and I have to throw it away.
So the ones that we go to, when I scheduled them and was looking at which ones we're keeping, they're ones that I expect to do 700 or more in the 2.5 hours. And that for us for a dinner is fine, because typically we're doing 8 to 1,200 for lunch. So the 7 on the evening gets us to a good, nice, solid 15 plus. We have some subs that we're pretty close to $1,000 average. Yeah, and so this one that we're probably cutting was a solid $800 to $1,000 every time we were there. And this year it's been 5 every time we're there.
Yeah.
I mean, like it was raining last year and we did $850.
Yeah.
And this year, it's like they don't even know we're there. So, and she says she's putting it out. So maybe that Facebook group is just kind of dying because there's not regular posts in it. So no one's seeing them, type of thing.
Could be.
And yeah, so how can we market better to that group of people? And that's really hard to do if you're not a member of that group. So
it's like this sub pretty much has the same food trucks come like every month.
Yep.
It's like a pizza truck, us, and like a taco truck, and then they do like the last Wednesday of every month they do their own little thing.
This is a 10-minute warning for you and for the rest of the listeners. So 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely. No, I think we actually have like a really big catering gig next Monday. The local pizza guy who we had on our thing, our podcast, Tiki Sam, organized it. Not charging anywhere near enough is what I should have, but yeah, he automatically, it's for the teachers, so we'll be nice.
Yep.
But they said cook for 260 people. So we're going to cook for 260 people.
You're doing it like full, like menu off the truck type of thing.
Yep. They get a sandwich and a side.
Yeah.
It's like $14 a person.
Yeah. So for that, like if it's like something like that for like like we'll try to price it as low as we can. Like,
So
okay, how about we
priced
do pork or chicken sandwiches, like pork or chicken slider or sandwiches and a side. I'll get you in at $10. You know,
Yeah.
for the teachers, and then if you're getting 200, you're still making money.
Well,
you know.
So the first truck there is a grilled cheese truck. They're doing any grilled cheese and homemade kettle chips. Tiki Sam is doing like any pizza, and I'm doing basically a sandwich and a side, which I might shrink the buns a little bit, but that might be about it. But otherwise, yeah, I can't believe the amount of food we went through today. But it's good to get your ass kicked like the first day back. It's really good. Makes me
Made you feel good? Made you feel missed?
It did. You know, it did. Good. I'm finally going tomorrow to the fabricator to get my smoker permanently mounted to my trailer. He made actually a frame to it, so I don't have to freaking worry about it moving at all. Because now I'm on my third frame on this stupid smoker and it's already bent again. So we're going to go do that. That's fun. Yeah, we're just like, I didn't understand the mentality I would need to have weeks off. Like, it was hard. I'll be honest, it was absolutely hard. Seeing my friends and everybody doing great, and you know, just being able to get out of the house for a barbecue comp was just worth it.
Yeah,
but it was mentally draining. So definitely glad to be back.
Yeah, it would drive me nuts to see trucks going out and me being stuck. But we're not gonna unbury that dead horse again. I'm glad to see that you are possibly getting a person, and hopefully that's the first of many for you.
I think we'll be good. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. We'll be fine. Be great.
I think you're going to have your trailer out more than you think you will. So I hope.
I think my goal, honestly, is to increase our catering. I mean, we're going to have, so the goal with this spot is to be open 4 days a week, like Wednesday through Sunday or Tuesday through Saturday, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, having a central location and getting the business away from the house is going to be just tremendous for me.
Yeah.
If the only thing I have to do is park the trailer here, I'll park the trailer here.
Yeah.
But I think so we're going to move the rotisserie over there. We're going to build a little pergola like our friend Kyle has.
Mm-hmm.
And they're cool with it and they want it to work. And they went over the budget with me and they put some money into this side.
Good.
All they got left to do is the floor, and then we're good to go. But I got a lot of positive feedback. I mean, there was, I think on one of the posts, there was a little over 260 reactions, almost 100 comments. And then this whole monetary thing with Facebook is just really weird.
Yeah, I don't understand how it works.
I got 2 months ago, I got $47. I'm like, oh, we're okay. We're doing good. 2 months ago, I got $7.
Yeah, I don't pay any attention to it. I smile every time I get the little $30 deposit. I'm like, all right, cool. Awesome. You could just take it off my ad campaign bill. That's fine. I just do it that way. My $300 a month that I pay you to get $30 back.
Yeah, exactly.
But
please have a nice day.
Yeah, we might be able to hit 15,000 this season. So yeah, we're at 13,600 almost right now. 13,600 followers.
So do you look at other barbecue trucks in the area and figure out what their followers are?
I don't look at anybody. I pay no attention to what anybody else is doing, Skippy.
Do you know who Tony Bones is?
I maybe vaguely heard of them.
Who's the guy over there? Is that Two Bones?
Two Bones.
Okay. Well, this is Tony.
Do I know how many followers he has? Not at all. I don't know anybody.
Do you want to
know? Not really. Justin says, how do you guys build your Facebook following? And then asks if it's ads. Yes and no. I do run a continuous ad for the page that just has a picture on it, a little blurb about the truck, and then it has a subscribe or follow button, whatever it is on the bottom of that ad. That one is running nonstop with a budget of $250, I think, a month is what I set it at. And yes, we do get quite a few from there. We also get a lot. I think it's probably 60% ads, 40% organic. Our Smurl helps a lot. It's amazing how much people want to see that number tick live.
Smurls.
Yeah. So SMIIRL, they're pricey. I think they're $3.48 a piece. But they work if that's something you're looking for. And then, post consistently, very consistently. You got to find the time of day that people are on Facebook. 8 o'clock seems to be a pretty good sweet spot for us. Between 7 and 8 in the morning is when we try to post most of our things. So, and then it takes time. Like when we started the truck, I already had 1,200 Facebook followers on my page from doing barbecue competitions. So in the last 5 years, we've grown it 12,000, which is, I say that out loud, that's pretty impressive.
So Two Bones has the bus.
Yes, Two Bones has the bus.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, it's just patience, man. Slow progress, and just keep posting and make sure people know that it's there. We have a QR code on our menu. We had a QR code on the back of our trailer on the smoker. So when we're driving down the road, people can snap a picture of it and it leads to all our social media and our website. QR, I'll have to look it up for next time we're on the air. But yeah, just use a QR program online that we pay for. I think we pay for up to 1,000 clicks is included in our subscription. But then you can add multiple links inside the one QR code. So they go to the QR code and it brings up a whole list of all our social media and website. So you get all those links inside the one QR code. Works really well for us. And then you can track the clicks and everything. So just make it as easy as possible for them to be able to like your page or follow your page, and then post content that they want to see.
Yeah, I pretty much say the same thing with the exception of I always use the hashtag tell a friend. Because
hold on.
at the end of the day, tell a friend.
Justin says, sorry, just getting on, doing wife's birthday dinner. Happy birthday, Cam. There's your shout out. Look at us doing birthday shout outs. Happy birthday, Cam.
Please, you have now forfeited your prize. You did a birthday shout out.
There's your prize.
To your spouse.
He doesn't stop talking about you in the comment section about how wonderful you are. It's really quite sickening. If you could prevent him from listening to the podcast for at least a month, that'd be great. Thanks. And happy birthday. Happy 21st birthday.
Happy anniversary, something anniversary of your 21st birthday.
Yeah, something like that. All right, 2 minutes to go.
Two Bones says 3,300.
Okay.
They do. I'll be honest with you though. I'm just going through their Facebook page. They have good pictures. Like honestly, like I think that's the other thing too. Have good pictures.
They had their pictures professionally done. I know they did a photo shoot with some pictures. I know not all of them are, but I know they like menu shots. They did menu shots type of thing at one point.
I like the bus. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that brings people in. I think their food is really dark. I think a lot of their sauce is really dark. A lot of their food looks really, in my opinion. But
I could see that. Yeah,
I would love to see their ribs without sauce on them. You know, with a side of sauce next to them instead of them being covered in sauce.
Did you ever participate in the barbecue comp at Berlin Raceway?
I cooked it with Rich.
Did you? Yeah. Okay, I think I remember that.
I went through a rough streak with contests, and I quit like halfway through that year. I was like, I'm not doing it anymore. I can't justify going because I was just getting my butt kicked bad. And was lost. So yeah, I ended up cooking that one with Rich, and he RGC'd.
Yes.
To you?
Yep.
Yeah. I think it was like a half a point.
I think it was.
It was super close.
That's the one that we thought the Gables ran away with it, and then they got like almost second to last in like one of the categories.
All right, we got to go. This is
All right,
that's
guys.
the show. You guys
Have an awesome
all
day.
have a good night. Have a good week.
Please
next
stay
week.
tuned to the podcast so we can tell you when to look at next week if possible. Otherwise, we may skip a week.
What he
We
meant
love
was
you.
the Facebook page. So
Yes, whatever.
maybe Tuesday, if Tuesday works out better for Skippy. I know he's really busy now that he's back to work finally. So that wasn't a dig. I was just saying that you're back.
You're
to work.
good. No, we're good. I'm not saying it's a dig. Have a wonderful day. Go to sleep.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Tap it.